Good afternoon, colleagues and friends. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Dong Shiyu. On behalf of China Association for NGO Cooperation, I'm delighted to welcome you to our press conference titled CSOs Participation in Sustainable Development and Climate Governance. Civil society organizations are at the front line of driving solutions to some of the world's most pressing challenges, from advancing sustainable development to addressing the impacts of climate change. The work often bridges diverse sectors, fostering partnerships between local communities, policymakers, and the private sector. Today's session brings together IGO leaders and Chinese practitioners from various fields who will share their unique perspectives and efforts in promoting sustainability, enhancing community resilience, and fostering cross-sector collaboration. Now let's move to our agenda. To begin with, we will have Mr. Folio, Director of the Office of SDGs at FAO, to discuss how FAO contributes to sustainable development and governance. Mr. Folio has over 16 years of experience in UN system. He has led initiatives in sustainable development, green economy, and global food system transformation. Now, please, Mr. Folio, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much and good afternoon. So the FAO has a strategic framework, 2021 to 2030, and this strategic framework is based on the approach of the four betters. And before I say what are the four betters, this approach of FAO has contributing directly to the 2030 agenda and the implementation of the SDGs. And FAO has mapped each SDG indicator according to the four betters framework. So the four betters is the so-called better production, better nutrition, better environment, and better life. And they do serve as a very comprehensive roadmap to address interconnected challenges in agri-food systems, sustainability, environmental protection, and livelihoods. So better production is about ensuring sustainable consumption and production patterns through efficient and inclusive agri-food supply chains. And we need to ensure this at all levels, at local, regional, and global levels, making sure that resilient and sustainable agri-food systems are also contributing to fight climate change and environmental degradation. In the better nutrition, the focus is to end hunger, achieve food security, and improve nutrition in all its forms, including promoting nutritious food and increasing access to healthy diets. On better environment, the focus is to protect, restore, and promote sustainable use of terrestrial and marine ecosystems and combat climate change, reduce, reuse, recycle, and residual management, and to focus to more efficient, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable agri-food systems. Last but not least, better life means promoting inclusive economic growth by reducing inequality between urban and rural areas, rich and poor communities, men and women, and any kind of inequality. So the four betters framework reflects FAO holistic approach to sustainable development and to the contribution to the Sustainable Development Goals, bridging global governance with localized action to transform agri-food systems and achieve resilient, inclusive, and sustainable societies. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Folio, for sharing these valuable insights. Following this, we will welcome Ms. Lu Fei, Program Director at CANGO, who is also my colleague, and she will present on the intersection of climate change and gender equality, which we believe is an important aspect of inclusive development. Thank you.
Thank you. Good day.
Okay. PowerPoint. Yeah. No, you can hold it. Yeah, okay. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, good day to you all. I'm Lu Fei from CANGO. It's my honor for me to be here to discuss the critical intersection of climate change and gender equality, two issues where our collective actions can significantly influence sustainable development. CANGO has been dedicated to providing capacity building for the CSOs over the years, implementing various programs focused on environmental protection and gender equality. We have observed that the two issues are not only interconnected, but also interdependent. we are actively exploring ways to bridge the gap between the climate change and gender equality. Our core initiative is strengthening Chinese CSOs' capacity to promote mainstreaming and integration of climate and gender considerations program. This program is designed to empower climate-focused CSOs to seamlessly integrate a gender perspective into their daily life and service delivery, ensuring that our efforts reach the intended beneficiaries effectively. Furthermore, we urge CSOs specializing in women and children's development to take into account the profound impact of climate change. Perhaps we can call it a climate perspective, and it's crucial for a comprehensive understanding of the issues at hand and for developing strategies that are both environmentally conscious and gender sensitive. By fostering the synergy between climate action and gender equality, CANGO is not only addressing immediate concerns, but also laying the groundwork for a more inclusive and sustainable future. To provide a deeper understanding of our work and the impact it has on the ground, we have prepared a short video. Please find a few moments to watch the video. Okay.
应对气候变化，不让女性掉队，才能创造一个具有气候复原力的社会。我们愿携手国内外伙伴，为性别平等和气候行动发声，共同建设可持续的未来。我们连续3年开展环境公益他项目，收录30余个女性气候行动者案例，举办3次工作坊，赋能女性气候行动者，参与者超1000人。我们支持11位女性气候行动者参与联合国气候变化大会等国际活动，并组织分享会，传播他们的参会体验与收获。我们还率先将气候与性别交叉视角纳入项目资助，先后支持了气候与性别领域20名个人行动者和5家民间组织，推动行业发展。
大家好，我是深圳市诚信诺科技有限公司创始人李霞。在民促会的他项目中，我参与并且关注了女性在社会可持续发展中的重要角色。通过分享过去15年携手非洲女性推广太阳能源，帮助非洲农村接入清洁电力的经验，我深刻认知到女性在可持续发展中的重要性，并且链接了很多的合作伙伴。
大家好，我是联合国防治沙漠化公约青年核心小组成员王晨晨。通过中国民促会的他项目，我参与了全世界最大的由青年主导的能源会议。在会议上，我受益匪浅。这次经历也更加坚定了我在环保领域继续奉献的决心。
中国国际民间组织合作促进会以行动证明我们应对气候变化、推动性别平等的承诺。
Okay, thank you for watching. Now, I hope you will join us in recognizing the immense power of integrating climate action with gender equality. Our work is a testament to the fact that by empowering women and ensuring their equal participation in climate action, we can build more resilient communities and achieve the SDGs. Thank you for your attention, and I look forward to our continued collaboration in the pursuit of climate justice and gender equality. Thank you.
Thank you, Lu Fei, for the presentation. Our next speaker is Mr. Liu Sheng, Chair of Green Hunan, who will highlight how corporate support enables community-led initiatives that contribute to both environmental and social progress. Please.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's a great honor to all at this conference. My name is Liu Sheng, and I'm the president of Green Hunan. We are a non-profit environment organization based in Hunan province. China. We are committed to river conservation, aiming to reduce barriers to public and publications through the digital service and empowerment systems. I would like to thank the China Association for NGO Companies and the Tencent Foundation for this opportunity to share Green Hulan's on the ground environment work with the today. 2007, I founded Green Hulan with the goal of encouraging local community to join our movement to protect the environment, participate our river and other water bodies. Today, I would like to share some of our work in public engagement and digital transformation from the past few years. We prepared a short video for today. Please take a look.
绿色小乡是在2007年由一群热爱家乡的湖南人成立的。
湖南是一个水系发达的一个省份，这种工业发展啊都是沿河而发的，包括城市也是这样子的。特别是2011年到2013年的时候，我们发现整个的河流的这种工业污染其实是特别严重。
我们相信本地人是解决环境问题的中坚力量。我们从在地视角和公众立场去探索推动湖南生态环境的改善。
我们很多志愿者会发现是有那种5颜6色的那种废水会直接排入到我们的江河里面去。
随着我们河流保护的工作在湖南开展的越来越深入，范围越来越广，我们发起了一个就是面向全国的河流守望者发展中心，去做河流保护的工作，在全国。
乌兰峡的存在对于整个中国的污染监督、水保护来讲，我觉得是一个非常非常重要的存在。
让绿色小乡孵化出来了一个面向全国去关注河流保护的这样的一个机构。所以你要把这个规模在全国去发展，所以我们后面就开始往互联网和公众化去转变。
全国100多万名河小七在循环宝小程序上开展学习答题、河流巡护、河流评测、发现问题、净滩等河流保护活动。
准备出发，前往望城区水源保护点。
水源巡护的话，基本上是分为2个部分。第一个部分呢是针对于我们之前发现的长沙水源地的问题进行一个回访，然后另外一个块我发动长沙普通市民加入我们的这些长沙水源地巡护的这种队伍。
在腾讯公益的支持下，绿色小乡开发了水源点评小程序，本地居民和志愿者可以通过小程序巡护家乡的水源地。你推动每一处的环境的改变或者是变好，能够比如看到河变得越来越干净，包括在这个过程中我们跟人的相处，就是这种普通的一个志愿者，变成一个团队，它影响更多的人参与进来，你也会觉得哇，觉得我们做的这个工作特别有价值。
好。For the past 18 years, we have seen a shift in China's environment issues, start with industry, pollution, and moving to agriculture and household population. Public environment has become more important than ever here. Are 3 of our key insights. The first. Public publications is in assist to environmental protection because everyone is affected to pollution and everyone contributes to it. The second, which household and agriculture pollution, public participation can make a direct and positive impact, helping to bring about real change in society. Third, digital tools make it easy and people to join our effort. They make environmental actions more accessible to everyone. Lastly, I want to invite you to try our app called River Portrait on your phone. Let's take action for the plan anytime and anywhere. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, Mr. Liu Sheng. So we will now hear from Ms. Xie Jie, Assistant Director at MIT Foundation on grassroots efforts in sustainability and resilience.
Thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Xie Jie from MIT Foundation. MIT is an integrated foundation established in 1985. Around the 1990s, we started community development and disaster-related work. In recent years, we have found grassroots social organizations suffered the impact of climate change on their work. The social organizations working on the Tibet Plateau have found that the snow line has risen. The organizations working in rural areas have found that temperatures have risen. The fruit farmers have planted fruit trees on higher land and where temperatures are lower. The organizations working in cities have found that the extreme high temperature affects the service recipients, such as outdoor workers. More and different types of social organizations are involved in frequent flood and typhoon disasters related work. MIT is cooperating with social organizations to carry out various community actions in adaptation to the climate change. I will list some specific cases from two aspects. One is the increased risk in extreme weather, including high temperatures and frequent floods. And the other is working on urban and rural community resilience. In 2023, the Climate Companions project had been launched in collaboration with CANGO, MIT, and the C Foundation. The project aims to support social organizations on three directions: promote industry emissions reduction, enhance community resilience, and support social organizations who focus on the climate change. MIT, together with the Shanshui Conservation Center, to working in Guanba village, which locates in the giant Panda National Park. We use participatory work methods to empower villagers, such as we guide them to discover the impact of climate change on their lives, help them create a disaster risk map of community, and help them develop community management manuals of micro risks. This work aims to enhance community awareness and resilience in dealing with micro risks. In the project of digital tools assist community resilience, supported by Tencent Foundation, digital tools are used to support a vulnerable group in this community, such as the elderly, children, and disabled. The project builds a network through normalized service for vulnerable group, which can quickly reach the target group when rescue in the event of disasters. MIT is collaborating with Shouyu Relief to promote the Sphere project and collaborating with Huatai Foundation to launch water rescue training for rescue team. The above two projects enhance the professionalities of rescuers through theory and practice. With the collaboration of Alibaba Philanthropy, the Cool Neck Plan has launched last summer during the extreme high temperature days, which distributing ice circles. That is a reuse cooling project that can cool down for 4 hours. We distribute 22,000 ice circles to outdoor workers such as delivery drivers, couriers, construction workers, and cleaners in Beijing, Hangzhou, and the other cities. At the end of this project, a sudden flood occurred in Fangshan district, Beijing, rushing away the last 1,000 ice circles that had not been distributed. Fortunately, we didn't suffer any losses because we had the insurance. This made me realize that while we taking action to address climate change, we are also facing the unusual extreme weather. MT Foundation as a platform hopes to become a hub to unite the social organizations, climate-sensitive groups, general public, enterprises, and policymakers to make them collaborate with each other in different roles and in different discourse systems. And we will advocate for the use of different work methods and digital tools to explore plans to build community resilience in the context of climate change. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Xie Jie. Thank you for the presentation. Lastly, we will have Ms. Deng Jiayu, Director General of Fujian Green Home Environmental Friendly Center, who will share insights on fostering regional synergy through local CSOs.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jiayu from Fujian Green Home Environmental Friendly Center, and today I'm gonna share the topic about what we do in Fujian for fostering regional synergy for climate change. The first thing we do is we release a research guideline for the people who are interested in climate change, because addressing climate change is still a new term for the most people in our hometown. There is a need for an information collection to help people to understand more and get involved. So we used 1 year to make these guidelines, which covers 5 sections, including common concepts of climate change, Chinese policies on addressing climate change, also have how to observe international climate change policies and the result of actions and the best practice cases of climate change mitigation and adaptation, both at home and abroad. For the beginners, we think it's a reliable information resource, and these guidelines will be updated annually for the people, and now has been used in our offline events in university, community, and public space for citizens, providing information convenience. With the support of CANGO, we invite 14 organizations, young teens, enterprise, etc., joined had the first recommendation on our hometown on low-carbon urban life in Fuzhou, combining the concept of carbon peaking and carbon neutrality with personal life and work scenarios. We also released the Fuzhou Low-Carbon City Life Green Map to the public. By the map, Fuzhou citizens can find the different entities who are engaged in sustainable development, understanding the things what they do, and can join directly. After compiling the guidelines, we have the first time to establish the link with scholars and administrative department of each climate change topics. Through holding the lectures and activities, we enhance the cooperation of different entities. Now we are focusing on 3 aspects. If you are interested, please contact me. The first one is we're supervising on whether the carbon dioxide emission date of enterprise in 8 key high carbon dioxide emission industries in Fujian are fully disclosed, and whether the date show the downtown trade. The Fujian provincial government has made the carbon emission information of enterprise public on its website, so we can search conveniently. We report the observed information to the relevant department, and the relevant department will intensify their supervision. So we think this serves a good way for the public to participate in climate change. The second one is Fujian has developed wind power generation due to it has a rich coastal resource. The world's first 16 megawatt ultra-large capacity wind turbine unit in our hometown in the Pintan. So it put out more than 66 million kilowatt hours of clean electric energy annually, and meets the annual need of 100 families for electricity consumption. However, the unit of some equipment will be renewed for this year because it has operated more than 10 years. So it requires more attention on how to deal with the diff and how to deal with the waste. So we are now working with university and enterprise on set recycling standard wind power facility. The third is this year we have begun to focus on the accounting for the carbon sink value of natural resource because Fujian have development diversity carbon sink. We are concerned about whether the carbon sink enable residents to profit from natural conservation and enhance their initiative to protect the nature in their hometown. Therefore, we interview some residents who sell in carbon sink, focus on carbon sink accounting methods for various ecological resources in Fujian, do more research on carbon sink accounting methods to align with the international standard, and keep a close eye on the law and the regulation. So that is what we do as a civil society organization in Fujian. Thank you so much. 谢谢您的聆听。
Thank you, Ms. Deng, and thank you all the attention from you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much.